All right, hello. It is a Friday evening. Happy weekend po, kapamilya. Hello and welcome to Off the Record with Migs.
And Cesca, and I know na napakaraming nakaabang sa episode natin tonight because tomorrow is the opening of the PVL Invitational Conference, and our guests tonight are, of course, going to be part of that conference, Migs.
Yes, pero bago natin introduce ang ating guests tonight, shoutout lang po tayo sa lahat ng nanonood, ng mga volleyball fans, sa ating mga kapamilya sports fans watching live
Yes.
ngayon po sa ating ABS-CBN Sports YouTube page, 862 watching right now. And of course, Off
Wow.
the Record. Off the Record is now on ABS-CBN Sports. Please do not forget to follow at ABS-CBN Sports on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, and on Twitter. Marami po mga sports events na nangyayari this week. Pero ngayon, magfo-focus po muna tayo sa volleyball. Dahil tonight, we have two special guests from the Choco, Mucho Flying Titans. Introduce natin sila kasi they all cannot wait. Gusto nilang mapanood ng ating interview. Introduce po natin ang members ng Choco, Mucho Flying Titans. Walang iba kundi si Tolentino and Deanna Wong. Hi girls! Thank you so much for joining here on Off the Record.
Hello po.
Hello.
Thanks for having us.
Hello. All right, sige po. Ayusin na natin yung layout. Kat, I will start with you. Let's get right down to business. New season preps para sa Choco Mucho.
I think we're just focusing on, I guess, our weaknesses from last conference and gelling more as a team. Since last conference we were new and we were adjusting to Coach O's system, especially since it was kind of a rebuilding team. But now we're just focusing on fine-tuning the chemistry and we're learning to play together.
And then, syempre, Dina, as Kat mentioned, the chemistry, learning to work together. You guys have been, so well gelled into together already. Pero coming from last conference, sa tingin nyo may kulang pa ba?
Actually, yun nga, sa sinabi ni Ate Kat, we had new people kasi sila Ate Des, sila Ate Duki, Isa. So parang coming from their former teams, different yung sistema nila, different yung culture nila. It was challenging kasi nga kami kasi sa Ateneo parang alam na namin yung isa't isa, pero having new people, that's the challenge there na parang kailangan din nila i-apply yung system ni Coach O. So that was the part na parang nahirapan kami, and yun nga, ngayon yun yung pinang-practice namin together as a team.
Dina Alcat, I'll stick with you. Dina, I'll stick with you when it comes to that. Ano naman yung mga positives na nakuha nyo when it comes to that adjustment?
The positive thing there is that we were able to learn from them. So yun nga, sa ibang sistema ng different teams nila, ng paano sila maglaro, we were able to learn new stuff na yun din, nakakatulong din sa team. So alam naman namin, sila Ate Des, parang coming from a champion team, si Isa rin, showing na how she is as a player pa, magaling talaga. So, iba't iba, marami kaming natutunan sa isa't isa. So, yun yung positive side doon.
And then, yun na nga, I'm glad you mentioned that now when there are players that have been together for so long, yun na nga, coming from school and then entering the PVL. And then may mga new players na papasok. May mga new characters, new skills, new skill sets. Para sa inyo, ano yung mga kailangan magawa ng isang team? Ano yung mga kailangan pagsamahan ng isang team to be able to develop that chemistry more and more, especially when the conferences are a little bit close to each other at this point?
Sige, Kat?
Kat?
I guess it's about having just a lot of games, like tune-up games, and I think that's the only way we can really gel. It's not that I think we're all individually talented. It's just that when you don't have those games to help us gel, then that's really the only thing that will help is really time. And the last conference was kind of learning curve for us, and I think those games really help us to do well in this next conference.
Kat, I'll stick with you. When it comes to team composition, how would you describe your team this conference?
I guess our team is really strong. Like I said, individually, it's always been we were very talented. We have the skills. I really believe that we can do a lot better. We can even get a podium finish this season. It's really just the chemistry and following Coach O's system. I think last conference it was just a struggle because we were kind of forcing it, and I think if you force that chemistry, it's not gonna really show. It's not gonna show well in terms of your results. But in the end, it'll help us. I think it's gonna really help us this conference.
And then you have a team where there are certain players who aren't at 100%. Dina, na-mention nga ni Coach that you have a recurring injury with your shin and your calf. And then I believe Des is also going through therapy. And then, of course, there's no Maddie yet from her ACL injury from
Opo.
last year. When you have yung mga nasa sideline na players or yung mga players na hindi pwedeng i-push agad-agad. How, and obviously this is why your team is so good because there will always be someone who will rise to the occasion. Pag
Next man
hindi,
up. Next woman
yes.
up.
So pag hindi okay ang isa, don't worry, sasaluhin ka namin, kaya kami team. Para sa inyo, what characteristic of Choco Mucho, what characteristic of your team yung lumabas nung lahat may mga hindi 100% na players pero lahat kayo alam yung sasaluhin yung isa't isa?
Well, with that kasi, being part of a sport, injuries can really happen. And all of the people in the team knows that. So, ang sa amin, yun nga, lahat naman kami will really step up. And kung kailangan namin mag-rise to the occasion, we will really do our job. So, yun yung maganda sa team. I don't think it's just us. Siguro everyone else naman. It's a healthy competition na parang kung yung isa walang ganito, meron ako, yan, tutulong ako. So, yun yung maganda sa amin. So, it's really about helping each other. Kasi kahit naman siguro kung nag-aabot ka lang ng tubig, kahit lang siguro andun ka lang sa gilid, that's already one thing that can help the team. Kasi andun sila nagsuporta sa iyo eh. So, kahit anong mangyayari, lahat kami tutulungan talaga. So, yun yung maganda.
Dina, pasensya na, papasadaan ko na kasi napag-usapan na natin ng quote-unquote injuries. Czech has mentioned about that recurring injury. Kamusta ka na ba ngayon? Kasi I'm sure yung mga fans mo rin nagtataka, kinakamusta ka. How will be your health this conference?
Doing better. So, really grateful for all of their coaches, lalo na sila Ate Beth, sila Coach Bog, our strength and conditioning coaches. So, I think we've had enough ample time to rest and to prepare. So, I can say na ako mismo, feeling better. So, it might not be 100%, pero us as a team will really give it a great fight. So, lalaban naman kami.
Okay.
All right. And of course, with this upcoming conference, hindi lang local teams ang makakalaban ninyo. So obviously, as players, again, as athletes, you want to compete at the highest level, and then you have foreign teams joining this conference. Can we just get your input, yung nararamdaman or yung pinaka-excited kayo when it comes to facing the teams from Chinese Taipei and Japan, Chinese Taipei King Wales, and Japan Kobe Shinhwa University? Kat?
It's definitely going to be something to look forward to. I mean, I think the way it works is that the top four, like the Filipino teams, play against those two teams. So I think that's what our main goal is first. We won't be focusing yet on the international teams, but just on getting to that first, I guess, round or passing that first round so we can get to the top four. Of course, Japan. I think you said Taipei, or I don't know the other
Taipei.
team is, but yeah, Taipei. But Japan is definitely, I don't know, they're a different level of volleyball, and hopefully we'll be able to compete and just also learn from them. I mean, it's exciting because it'll really help Philippine volleyball, and I hope it's not just about the results, but of course learning from them. And they're just so advanced with volleyball, so we're fortunate to have them.
When you talk about teams, Kat, syempre napag-usapan na natin itong mga foreign teams. Dati naman ng pre-pandemic, hindi lang naman open conference, talaga may mga ibang teams that come in from different countries. But when you talk about the local teams, right? Syempre lahat yan tough. Pero siguro on top of mind, who will be siguro yung pinaka-match tingin mo na parang when you go up against height for height, skill for skill, sinong team tingin mo yung comes to mind?
Of course, I guess Creamline, the defending champion. They've really been solid the past few years. They've had a solid core, and you can see how well their system has grown over the years. It's just a given that they're going to be one of the top contenders. And but of course, you never really know what can happen. I mean, since the pandemic, the level of PVL has really gone up, and all the teams are improving. But so far, of course, I think Creamline is our toughest team to go up against.
Tina, baka may input ka?
Copy
Besides-
paste.
Copy paste. Okay, copy paste.
Tama
Okay,
naman.
Creamline,
I was
Creamline
gonna
talaga.
also say the same thing, yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Sige.
Okay.
Pwede na tayo mag-move sa
So-
next question natin.
Yes. So since napakaraming fans na gustong magtanong sa inyo, we actually have a segment called The Chat. And this is where your fans have sent in their questions. So hopefully masasagot ninyo to. Let's start with Dina, from The Chat. Hi, Boss D. This is from Alegre Generose. I hope I'm saying your name right. So Dina, hi, Boss D. Can I ask about the black string sa right arm mo? What was the story about that? Napansin ko lang you always wear it. Before kasi I thought na ponytail mo, but it's not pala. Is there any story about that? Thank you and good luck sa game. Hope you're okay now.
Okay. Actually, it's a hair tie. So, no story behind it. So, I just got used to the fact na lagi ko siyang suot sa game. So, yun lang. Nasasanay lang ako na parang when I take it off, I feel naked kasi sa arms ko. So, that's it. Nothing really surprising or what.
Nakasanayan na. Nakasanayan
Yeah.
na.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
And
Parang ano yan,
convenient
parang
kasi
mga
pag
anklet.
kailangan magtali ng buhok, di ba? Andyan na siya.
Yeah. Actually, Ate Kat.
Yeah, I borrowed
kanina-
it. I borrowed it early.
Diba?
I didn't even know about that black string. Like
I
I asked,
hesitated pa nga eh. When she
yeah, I
borrowed.
just asked her for a
Kasi-
hair tie, so I could tie my hair in a bun. And then I give it back to her. Obviously, I'd never noticed that. I didn't know you wear a hair tie all the
Oh
time.
my gosh,
On
how
your-
long have we been teammates?
Every even in training, you have that.
Yeah.
Oh, you know why I don't notice? Because you tape your wrist with.
I put in
You
my
have the
left
tape.
when I tape my wrist.
Oh, what the heck? I never noticed that.
Sabi
It's so
ni
weird. The
Dina,
first,
Hi.
Sabi
Yeah,
ni
the
Dama,
first time I
teammate pa naman
borrowed
to
it.
si Kat.
Oh.
Are you
So,
from here?
Is it frustrating though? Kasi di ba with girls, that's one of the first things na nawawala. If someone borrows a hair tie or if
Yes.
you need a hair tie. Pero for some reason, ang dami mong binibili. And then, biglang, out of 50 in a pack, biglang 3 na lang na yung natira
Wala na.
sa'yo. Wala.
yeah.
Ang bilis niya mawala, honestly.
That's why I
Kaya
borrowed
nandito
from
kay Dina.
her. Yeah.
Kaya pala. Okay, there you go.
Kaya pala.
Alright.
Alright. Sige, next question natin is for Kat.
Next.
Okay.
Alright.
So for Kat, this is from Diana Potentado. Hi Kat, I just want to ask, what are those learnings you got from your previous national team stint that you have shared sa whole team? And I want to know what you feel during the time you're playing against Thailand. That is from Diana Potentado.
From the national team, I think just even being exposed to a different type of volleyball really helped me to learn more about really go outside of my comfort zone, because I've noticed with when you played in SEA Games, the competition is very the way they play is very different. Like Thailand, they're very fast, and I guess when I was exposed to that, not saying that our system will adapt to that, but just being exposed to a competitor that fast kind of made me want to improve my game and realize that there's so much more I can do. There's so much more things I can, not just in terms of power, but also being a smarter player. So just being exposed to all these strong teams across the world has really helped me to also build my confidence. So just thankful that I was given the opportunity.
All right. Thank you, Kat. And next, balik tayo kay Dina. This is from Annalyn Semilia Zapanta. Dina, will you consider trying or exploring other avenues that you think you may excel at or help hone your skills that are not known to many besides volleyball? And what will those be?
In short, secret talent, hidden talent.
Secret talent or
Nothing.
Parang,
skills na gusto mong
parang,
i-improve.
parang
Nothing.
wala nang secret sa akin eh. Alam na ng lahat. So far ngayon parang wala naman. So, wala ka, sabi nga natin, tama naman siya. Pero I think yun, besides volleyball, into business din naman. Kasi with dad kasi dati, or lalo na now, parang dad's been to business. So parang nagustuhan ko rin siya. And maybe in the near future, let's say after volleyball, life outside volleyball, hopefully, makapag-business din ng sarili. So,
Pero
yun.
may plug. Ano ba yung business mo? Ano ba yung pinagkakabalahan ninyo?
Secret!
Secret. Okay, secret.
Yun pala yung secret.
Yun pala yung secret. Baka niluluto pa lang. Okay. Alright. Sige. Balik tayo kay Kat. Oh, guys, thank you. Teka, shoutout muna ako sa lahat ng mga nanonood ngayon sa YouTube. Grabe.
Yes.
Guys,
Ang daming
3,644.
comments na hindi namin
Daming
mababasa lahat.
Hindi namin mabasa lahat.
But please
Shoutout
note, we
muna
see
ako.
your comments. Thank
Yes,
you.
shoutout muna ako kay na Julie, kay na Alger, kay na Gilbert, kay na Jocelyn, kay na Jenny, Evelyn, etc. Thank you so much for joining us here on this live stream.
Yes.
Ito naman para kay Kat. Sino ang gusto mong makasama? Siguro parang kahit dream teammate. Kahit sino yun, kahit international, idol na makasama mo sa court. That is from Shen Sakupayo.
Like from the Philippines or
Kahit
like,
international, like idol player na gusto mo makalaro.
well, I guess I always watch the Brazil players, and like actually any one of them would be so interesting to play with. And just because, well, actually they're more of my like idols, so I don't know if I'd want to play with them because it's intimidating, but for sure I'd want to meet them and just see how they play in person, because when I watch like VNL, they're super strong, and it's just also a way for me to improve.
So Brazil
Right.
players para kay Kat. Si Dina ba merong sagot, mga idol na gusto niyang makasama sa court?
Secret ulit.
Sikat daw.
Si Ate Kat na lang.
Sikat.
No choice.
Okay.
We're gonna,
Okay.
parang hopefully, me and Ate
No.
Kat will be teammates in hindi, in another lang, kasi parang nung
In
last
another
year, nung
life.
national team ako, wala siya. Tapos ngayon, national team nung netong year, wala ako. So, hindi kami nagkatugma. Wala, share ko lang. Hopefully.
Ayun. So yun ang maganda. Sana mag-abot silang dalawa sa national.
Sana mag-abot kami.
National
With
team.
Ate Mads rin, hopefully soon.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright.
Okay. We're gonna stick with Dina. One last question from the chat. This is from Diana Adin. Dina, who is your inspiration besides family and God?
Wow, charot. Ang hirap ng tanong. Syempre, besides God, besides my family, teammates. So, lahat kami, we inspire each other. And syempre, ang ginagawa namin ngayon, hindi lang para sa amin, para rin sa team. So, with that kasi parang we are each other's motivation. Okay, so kasama na rin yung coaches, and also yung mga friends ko rin, close friends, my business partners, everyone else na close to me. So yun.
Okay, ito kasi merong tanong for Kat. Natanong na kasi ito ni shoutout na lang kita. Mr. Asibron Acabal, Mariel Asibron. Kasi tinanong niya kanina kung ano yung preparations mo. Pero ibahin na lang natin yung question. Ito maganda to, life question. This is from Alwi Alzona. What advice would you give to children who are away from their parents to study in Manila based on your experiences? If you have similar experiences that you're away from your family, what advice would you give the kids? Kat.
I mean, yeah, obviously I've been away from my family for a few years since I started college. Actually, same with Dina, but I guess for me, it's just a sacrifice that you have to make. It's gonna be worth it, and sometimes it's not always about. It's you have to step outside of your comfort zone, and of course, I'd want to be with my family, but I know that when I moved here to the Philippines, it was a great opportunity. So don't be scared to try new things or to step outside of your comfort zone. As long as you stay grounded and you know what you want and what your goals are.
All right. By the way, can we go back to the YouTube comments first? Kasi ang daming nag-greet. Advanced happy birthday, Boss Dina. Advanced happy birthday, Dina. Ang daming nag-greet. Advanced happy birthday. So,
That's happy birthday.
But
Nauna
Ang
natin siya
layo pa
nag-greet.
po.
Layo pa. Una natin
Dina?
advance nga daw eh.
Ate Kat,
Kailan birthday mo,
Wait,
Dina? Kailan birthday mo?
June.
December.
December. Kahit yung month na lang, yung month na lang. Hindi na yung day.
June.
July.
July.
July po, July. This month.
July. Oh. Una nating
Okay.
nabati si Dina sa off the record. July.
Advance
Kung
nga
ano
daw.
man yun.
So,
Advance.
kaya advance.
Advance greeting. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Alright.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're gonna move on to our next segment. This is called Fast Break. So basically, mabilis ang tanong, mabilis ang sagot. First thing that pops into your mind. Kat and Dina,
Okay.
are you ready? Wow, hinay.
Ready na ba kayo? Ready na ba?
Ready.
How do we know
Ready.
who answers
We'll
first?
throw
Yeah,
out your
yeah.
names. We'll throw out your
Okay.
names.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Kat, favorite practice drill or exercise?
Cool down.
1 month.
No joke. Spiking.
Okay, spiking. Tapos cool down.
Oh, ang bilis niyo sumagot sa cool down eh.
No, that's the first thought. That's really the first thought that came to my head. So, but that's not true. I was just thinking, like, I like spiking.
Okay, spiking. So, spiking,
Dina.
sikat.
Spiking
Dina.
si Kat. Dina, favorite
Um,
practice drill or exercise?
Digging.
Digging. Okay, let's
Digging.
stick with Dina. Least favorite practice drill or exercise?
Setting.
Yung pa
Ano?
talaga? Oy, pakatuwaan
siguro,
lang po, guys, ha? Katuwaan lang, ha? Huwag yung literal, guys, ha?
Okay.
I like everything.
Yung...
Mm. Okay.
Okay.
Siguro
Okay.
1 man na lang. Yan, 1 man. Or no, running na lang.
Yeah,
Running.
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 Okay.
Running
Kat,
for me. Ayun.
Okay.
least favorite?
1 man. Like,
For
I think they know
for
what that is.
for context to our viewers who are learning still volleyball, when you say 1 man, yun yung drill na kung saan ka papatakboyin tapos yung coach kung saan ang ibabato. Tama ba?
Yes,
Yes.
tama po.
Okay, there you go. Coach
Kahit
Migs.
hanggang kahit hanggang parking lot ka ipag 1 man, kailangan mahabulin ng bola.
yes, Dina knows that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
for
so
1
you-
hour. Sure.
For one, yun po ang
Alright.
1 man. Okay, next.
Okay. Kat, hardest defense to get past?
Hardest defense, like, what's that?
Defensive players?
Oh,
Defensive.
Team.
like libero. Oh, for sure, Don or Buding,
Oh,
the libero.
Okay.
Yeah, from Charity Go.
all right. Dina,
Alright.
most unpredictable setter on a rival team?
Gia.
Ooh.
Ay.
Oh.
Oh, wow. Okay. Kat,
Okay, okay,
best
okay.
Canadian food?
Poutine. French fries.
Oh
It's like
my
French fries
Yes,
with cheese.
with the gravy.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh.
That's good, that's good.
Dina, best Cebuano food?
Siya may tag-tres!
Okay. Kat, favorite expression ni Coach Oliver while coaching?
Um,
Parang dalawa yata sila
Oo
pwede
nga
sumagot
eh.
yan.
Oo.
Coach O, shout out. Coach O, shout out.
Hi, Coach O.
What's up, coach?
maybe like wash. He always says wash, which
Wash.
is like move on, like next point, like that.
Okay. Dina, is that the same answer? Or may
No,
iba kang naririnig
different.
lagi kay
Give a
Same.
different one.
All right. Dina, best hype song.
Hype
Yung
song?
nasa playlist mo.
Yes.
Nasa playlist
Pag
mo.
game day, tas
Game
kailangan,
day.
let's
Ito
go.
Let's go. Believer by Imagine Dragons.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is a good hype song.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that song. All right. Kat, best hype song.
This
Oh, shit.
never enough.
No,
Whoa.
what's that one? I can't think of the name. Maybe like Kanye West. Any of his songs.
Any Kanye song. All right. Dina, game day ritual.
Eat.
Yeah.
Star-
that's true.
Starbucks. Yeah, it's true. That's what we do. So we eat
Starbucks,
and then
Starbucks.
SP. Yeah.
Coffee.
Okay.
Okay.
Check,
Yeah.
sorry,
Kat,
before you go to the... sige, sikat pala muna. Before we
Kat.
go, meron lang akong
Yeah.
isisingit. Sige, go lang, Kat.
Stretch. I just stretch
Where?
before. Yeah. No, I really do.
At
If the
home
game's
or-
late. At home,
Ah,
at home. If
okay.
the game's
Okay,
late.
okay. Next, sige, shoutout lang ako, guys, before we go on to the next. Kasi we have viewers from Singapore. We have viewers from Singapore and all over the world. So, guys, comment lang kayo sa comment section kung taga saan kayo nanonood. It can be from anywhere in the Philippines, anywhere in Asia, or all over the world. Isha-shoutout po natin.
Yes.
Yan. So, ang kulit. Dami man nagsasabi na nakukulitan sila. They're enjoying the episode. And yeah, thank you so much for joining us here
Yes,
today on
thank
Off the
you.
Record. Sige, next natin.
And
Next.
Okay. Since nabanggit
okay.
na ang eating. All right. Dina, favorite cheat meal?
Yon.
Cheat meal. Steak.
Sarap.
Uy. Okay. Wait.
Weekend
Sige,
pa.
steak.
Weekend.
But, ano yung sides?
Oo nga.
Rice, syempre.
Steak and rice. Okay. Kat,
Sarap.
favorite cheat meal?
Ice cream. Ice cream.
Uy.
Is that a meal? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, it's
yeah.
not.
It's
Ice
part
cream.
of a meal.
It's okay.
Yeah. What kind of ice
Ice
cream?
cream.
What kind? What
Flavor.
kind?
Cookies and cream.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
So, eto na naman, nagugutom na naman ako, guys. Anyway.
Okay.
All right. Dina, biggest hurdle you've overcome?
Volleyball wise.
Yeah, volleyball. I think it was our bubble last year sa fourth. And actually, technically, the whole bubble set up for 3 months. So that was the biggest hurdle kasi it was our first time. Parang andito ngayon, malayo kami sa family. Pero iba pa rin nasa bubble na hindi ka makalabas with your friends and doing something you wanna do outside. So yun, we did our bubble for 2 months. Tapos may 1 month additional pa doon sa Fort Ilocos. So siguro that was the biggest hurdle.
Kat?
Probably the 3 ACLs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Before we move on to the next question, Migs, they have answered your call. Shout out from Tarlac, Cebu, Cagayan de Oro, Pangasinan, Siargao, Cagayan Valley, Samal Island, Legazpi,
May
Albay,
Malaysia.
Singapore, Leyte, Dubai, Japan, Mindanao, Southern Leyte, Cebu, of course.
Malaysia.
Thank you. Salamat sa lahat
Paris.
ng nanonood.
May
Thank
Qatar.
you. Wow.
Kapamilyas from all over the world. Salamat
Thank
for
you,
joining us here.
kapamilyas. You are
Thank you, thank you.
amazing. All right. So,
Lupet.
eto na, balik tayo sa guests natin who are also amazing. Let's go to Kat. Most memorable career highlight.
The championship from UAP in season 81.
Okay. Dina?
Okay.
Same.
Same. Okay. Oh, here we go. For Kat. If you aren't a hitter, what position would you rather play?
Setter.
No, I'd want to be a libero because it looks so intense. I don't know.
Libero for Kat.
Libero. Okay. Dina, if you aren't a setter, what position would you rather play?
Libero, of course.
Dapat
Okay.
pala sinama natin, hindi pwede libero.
Oo nga eh, oo nga eh. Kung hindi libero.
Kung hindi
Middle
Okay.
blocker. Charot.
Oh,
Joke
Oh!
lang.
Bakit hindi?
all right. And lastly, Kat, ultimate career goal.
I guess a championship for PVL with Choco Mucho.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dina?
Yeah.
Copy
Ultimate
me,
career
don't copy me.
Same.
Same. Copy paste.
Pangatlo na yun. Pangatlo na yun.
You're just lucky you're the first one to be asked, Ate Kat.
Okay.
Hindi. Isa sa mga ultimate career goal ni Dina, maka-teammate ka sa national team. Sabi niya.
Yes.
Yes.
Sige na lang. No choice.
All right. So thank you. That was our fast break round. Thank you so much, guys. I know sa mga comments po natin sa YouTube, grabe, umuulan. Umuulan
Yes.
ng mga comments.
I wish we
Oh.
could read every single one, pero 5,300 kayo.
Grabe.
Medyo marami.
malupit.
So, salamat po sa lahat ng nakikisama sa amin on this Friday evening. Thank you to all the kapamilyas from all over the world, not just all over the Philippines, but all over the world,
All over the
joining
world.
us on tonight's episode of Off the Record with Migs and Cesca. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, guys. So ngayon, as we're gonna wrap this discussion up, balik tayo sa news layout. News layout kasi yung tawag dito sa StreamYard eh. So, Kat, tatanungin na natin dito, season expectations para sa Choco Mucho. I know you've briefly said this a while ago, but for the ones just joining now, you mentioned about your goals. Ano bang aasahan nila sa Choco Mucho, this invitational conference?
Definitely top a podium finish for me. I want to be able to get a medal and hopefully play against the international team. So, and I really believe this is the season we can do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Dina, baka may gusto ka i-add? Or
Copy paste.
Copy paste.
Copy paste. Okay lang.
Ask
Totoo
Dina
naman.
first.
Yes. Oo nga pala.
It's true
Oo nga,
naman.
no?
Whatever Ate Kat says. Hopefully podium finish. But sana rin finals
Finals.
sa championship din. Yeah.
Okay. O sige, o ito Dina, nasisadya ka na, ikaw namin unang tatanungin
Yes.
dito. O message to the fans.
Okay. I just want to say thank you to everyone for all the support. Hindi lang sa Choco Mucho, to each and every of the team dito sa PVL, and see you tomorrow. So thank you, and hope you guys enjoy tomorrow's game.
Okay.
Yun lang.
Thank you, Dina. Kat?
Thank you, Kat.
Copy paste. No. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for those who come out to watch our games live or just on TV. We really appreciate it, and we hope that we'll make you proud this season.
All right.
All
Okay.
right. Thank
All
you
right.
so much, Kat and Dina, of course, with the with Choco Mucho. And don't forget, tomorrow the PVL Invitational Conference is opening July 9 at the arena in San Juan. First game, Signal HD versus Army Black Mamba at 2:30. Choco Mucho versus Cherry Tigo at 5:30. Ladies, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us
Thank
tonight.
you.
This
Thank
has
you.
been-
Thank you
we
po.
hope you had fun. We had so much fun.
We had so much fun. And ang pinaka-importante doon, napasaya po ninyo ang inyong mga fans at syempre ang mga
Yes.
kapamilya na nanonood ngayon sa ABS-CBN Sports YouTube. Kat and Dina, good luck. Thank you, guys. Hope to get to
Thank
invite
you.
you again in the future. And good luck sa conference niyo this season.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
guys.
Thank you po.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you. All right, we're still here and thank you. Papasalamat lang tayo. Dahil ang lupit, ang ganda ng conversation natin. Ang ganda. Ang galing.
As much as we would love to read all of your comments, alam niyo naman po na napakarami ninyong papadala ng comments sa YouTube page. So thank you so much. I love how they are still sending where they're watching from. Shout out
Yeah.
from Saudi, Eastern Samar, Oriental Mindoro, from the US. So grabe. Grabe talaga.
Lupit. Alright, so okay guys, so again, yun po yung schedule ng PVL bukas na mention po ni Cesca. Congratulations din po sa Philippine Women's National Football Team. Tanalo po nila ang
Yes.
Malaysia. Di ako nagkakamali, 4-0.
4-0?
Unblemished record. Yes.
They are still at the top of Group A in the AFF Women's Championship, and their next match will be on Sunday, July 10, versus Indonesia. So, congratulations to the Filipinas. We cannot wait to have you on the show.
Yan, okay. So, schedule na natin yan para makuha natin ang Pilipinas dito sa Off the Record. So, yan pong full-time. That's a score in full-time. Philippines defeated Malaysia 4-0. Alright, so guys, para po sa inyong guest requests, please do follow at OTR Migs and Cesca on Facebook and Instagram. Nagbabasa po kami ng messages. Kung meron po kayong mga guest requests, please do message them there. Sisikapin namin makuha sila, ma-interview, makwento ang kanilang mga istorya. At syempre, huwag niyo kakalimutan, itong pinaka-importante, follow ABS-CBN Sports on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. Abangan po ninyo guys, Tuesdays and Fridays po ang schedule natin ng Off the Record, 9 p.m. Okay, Tuesdays and Fridays, 9 p.m. sa ABS-CBN Sports on YouTube. Thank you so much. Happy weekend, kapamilya. Thank you so much.
Happy weekend!
Bye, guys.
Salamat
Happy
sa lahat
weekend.
na sumama sa amin tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Happy weekend. So this has been Off the Record with Migs
and Cesca, and we will see you on our next episode.
Bye.